So lads, it's your boy's birthday, but you know we can't stop the grind. So if you haven't been watching Spider-Man, you have been reading The Amazing Spider-Man with me, what are you doing? This will be the best birthday gift. So last time, what happened? Well, basically, Itsy Bitsy wanted to give some Rhino little bit of sucking. But what happened? Like I said, the toxin in Peter's systems are making him have false memory. So basically, he stole Uncle Ben's jacket, and then Aunt May pulled some hands on him. Meanwhile, back in the asylum, Itsy Bitsy and Spider-Man they're going in it. They're going bar for bar, punch for punch, spider for spider. I'm saving. So Peter's like, how are you alive? You want to know about Itsy Bitsy's story? Go read Spider-Man/Deadpool issue 18. But I would recommend reading from issue 1 all the way to 18 to get the full context. So meanwhile, Itsy Bitsy wants to lobotomize her. So then Itsy Bitsy rains down one of her special moves, and that's her spider razors. And Spider-Man luckily gets Shay out of the way. But what about Itsy Bitsy though? Where? So when Peter gets pushed through a door, he's laid down, he's like, oh goddamn, I hate being here. Itsy Bitsy style going up, crawling up nice and good, nice and smooth. I'm even joking, look. Unfortunately, the guards come in, and that's when Spidey also comes back in and gives Itsy Bitsy a nice 1-2 punch. Unfortunately, it turns out Itsy Bitsy kinda knocked out our boy, but it's because of the poison they put in Peter's system. And necessarily, Itsy Bitsy like, I could kill you. I just don't know. I feel attached to you. I just want to prove my boss wrong, you know? It starts having a Deadpool monologue, and they go back and forth, and then he does this. And throwing Peter off the ledge into the water. Meanwhile, Aunt May's asking where's Peter as she's getting some help moving stuff around her house or moving stuff into. Then Peter turns up soaking, dripping, and wet. And then he's like, Aunt May, can I stay here, please? So then a bit of mismemory flashbacks where Peter's like, y'all don't love me, and then Uncle Ben's saying that if you really don't want to be here, get the fuck out my house. Of course, we know this is just the poison talking Peter system. I don't believe Uncle Ben will ever say this, unless it's an alternate universe. Even alternate universe Uncle Bens are not that bitch. So then in the morning, Peter wakes up really quick and then rushes to Oscorp, where Norman does the healing. Then Peter's like, yo Doc, can you give me that good shit? Norman, I've given you enough and it didn't even help you a slight bit. But let me know your thoughts about this issue 3. We are going to be finishing it next week on Monday. But thank you all. Let me know your thoughts about this. Want me to cover any manga, anime, or comic? Tell me down in the comments below. And I'll see you all next time.